Hey everyone, welcome to day 4 with a synopsis on day 3. So yesterday was the actual stem cell day, and it went smoothly. The procedure itself, it turned out I needed more than anticipated. I had more damage done. I think I mentioned in the other video, but I ended up needing 5 discs to be treated. After the MRI, it turned out to be worse than we thought. In any event, it went smoothly, and when I came out after post-treatment, I guess you would say, the one thing that I immediately noticed, and I was all drugged up and stuff, was that I could actually, I was having sensations in my hand that I hadn't had in a long time. And that really blew my mind, and it made me really emotional. Apparently, I think I may have even cried a little, but so I'm told. And but it was very emotional because I've had a couple of muscles that have been dormant for a very long time, and I was able to have these feelings that I guess I took for granted because they weren't there. However, the evening was pretty rough. I mean, they had told me I was going to be in a lot of pain. Everybody is. I mean, and depending on what you're doing, it was only 2 of us there, I believe, getting spines done. People were there getting knees, rotator cuffs, all kinds of stuff. But the folks with the spinal, we had to stay the night in the hospital for observation and whatnot. But I was in a lot of pain. So again, they anticipated the pain, but the other thing was because my damage has been there for a while, some of the nerves, it's almost like they're adhered. They had stuck. I don't know the word is I'm looking for. Please, also patience. I am on painkillers right now, so I might be a little out of it. Any event, when they do the procedure, the stem cells actually go into the disc, so they actually fill up. So it creates space where the disc had collapsed previously. And when it did that, a lot of the nerves that I had been jammed and stuck there freed or started to free and tear away, and then it caused a lot of nerve issues. So I even right now, I have massive nerve pain down my arm right now. And that's actually not a bad thing. They were very happy to see the issues that I was having because it was telling them that it was working. I'm probably not explaining this right, and again, I'm a little out of it, but anyway, it made for a rough night. I did not get much sleep at all, between, just not being able to get comfortable and the actual pain, and it was switching, oh yeah, and I would get almost like it was things coming back to life. Like I would get jolts, almost felt like electricity in fingers and down different parts where I had been numb previously. And I'm still dealing with that quite a bit today. But it was successful in terms of the procedure itself. So now we shall see if it's successful in terms of its healing. So I stayed the night at the hospital, and I did not get much sleep. But the interesting thing was today I had received stem cells through IV just for overall healing for anywhere in your body could potentially make use of them. And one thing I noticed, even though I was very tired from the night, I was on pretty heavy pain meds, I spiked up in energy. So I had a lot of energy after that for the rest of the afternoon, but definitely fading out now as I've returned to the hotel. So here we are now, Thursday evening. I'm pretty wiped out from everything, pretty tired. Need to get some food and just some rest, but I did want to drop this because I didn't do anything yesterday. So I am having pain down my arm, but again, they keep telling me this is a good thing, and I believe them. And hopefully, if I get to speak with my doctor tomorrow through interview, that she can explain more in detail how that works. But yeah, the other thing is, and I want to reiterate it again, I even posted a picture today, is just how well we're treated there. It's just remarkable. Like I posted a picture when they brought my stem cells there, the nurse had written this little thing on the bag for me. It was just so adorable. And they're just, everyone is just so caring. And in the lunch, it's sushi lunch and that with, they have a chef there Everything is organic, everything is fresh. It's unbelievable. I've never experienced anything like that in any hospital in my life. And it's I think I put on the post that I feel like, they're angels, and they really are. They're just so caring, so empathetic, just a wonderful, wonderful group of people. And so that was my day. I do want to drop one other thing. When I was leaving, so I'm back to the hotel, but we're waiting for our driver, and I was sitting outside, and I met a gentleman there, because I mentioned that the hospital, though I'm at the Cellular Institute, it's a part of CHIPSA Hospital, which is a cancer hospital. And I met a gentleman out there just getting some air, and everybody has a story, and it was remarkable. He was a man from the United States, but had been living in China for the last 18 years and had developed cancer. And I won't go too much into his details, but it was just a remarkable story. Like it really reemphasized for me how we all have stories. We're all going through something. Somebody, it doesn't matter who you meet. Everybody has something that they are either dealing with or have dealt with, and something can inspire others. Because I'll tell you, when I came out there waiting for the driver, and my arm is hurting and stuff, and I have this wonderful conversation with this gentleman, and I see what he's there for his cancer treatment, it really put things in perspective for me. Just how lucky I am, how lucky we all are, really, that have our overall general health. So my best wishes and prayers to him, and I will be looking for him actually tomorrow. That's about it. I'm sorry, I'm a little out of it again. I am on pain medication, so hopefully I won't regret this video when I play it back and see it myself later. But for now, I need a little food and some rest. Tomorrow is the final day. So we'll get my final treatments. Stem cells are over, but I continue on with the other modalities I've been doing there. And then the final wrap up. I'm hoping to have a conversation with my doctor so she can explain in more detail what not just what they do, but for particularly in my instance. And that'd be really great if my phone cooperates with me. I didn't bring a camera with me or anything, so it's just off my iPhone. So hopefully it works out. Unfortunately, I didn't get the chance to do the podcast with Scotty because I was in such rough shape today. But I still will do it. I'll just do it by distance because I still think it's important, and I think it'd be a nice bow to wrap everything up at the end of this particular part of the journey. This is not the end of the journey by any means. I will have to come back down in 3 months from now for evaluation, MRIs, to make sure everything is going and healing as planned. So I will be back down here. So obviously it's not the end of the journey in this, and I'll take you on that part of the trip as well. I will continue this as I go back to Toronto as well, just to see how I'm progressing. I've had a lot of folks now reach out to me, complete strangers that have seen this now on the internet, and because apparently no one has done anything like this for the Cellular Institute yet. So a lot of folks are interested in someone's journey through it, and so I want to complete that and take everyone through that, because after this, there's a few things I'm not going to be able to exercise or work out. I believe they said it's a little foggy in my head now again, medication, but I believe it was 6 weeks. I know no. Sorry, folks, phone died again. As I said, I've been having some issues with it. Well, not the phone, but the app. Any event, so I'm not going to be able to do much of anything for a few weeks. Definitely no exercising. I can't create any inflammation or injury in the body for a while. So I got to take it low, take it easy. No drinking alcohol of any type, things of that nature. A side note, alcohol destroys stem cells. Any alcohol in the body will destroy your stem cells. So anyway, I want to keep people on this journey through, just to see how everything goes and progresses, and hopefully it progresses well. So on that note, thanks again for watching. And I'm sorry for the little foggy brain today and a couple the mess ups on the phone, but tomorrow hopefully it'll be better. In any event, have a great evening, everyone, and thanks for following along on my journey.